Hello, this is Mr. Roy, get an icon. Like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to. Got my shit real lit already. I just want to say that, like, man, trucker's misery. You know, I drive with a 4 gallon of gas. It is what it is. I was saying. But I was saying trucker's misery because I was just thinking, like, you know, at the time to park, and I told my last company, you know, they talk about, you know, after by the time May kick, I'm gonna go back on the road. I re-go on the road in the winter time, but fuck it, you know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna drive this winter. I hate driving in the winter. I really do. Because certain days you can't drive. It's like in the Midwest, certain days you cannot drive because the roads be so bad. You know what I'm saying? You just might as well not drive. I'm just telling you. Wind. I'm talking about. I called it the I forgot what I called it. I called it the triple double effect. That's what I called it. You know, I use truck term. The triple double effect, which means that I don't drive for high wind. Like when the wind is over 35, 45, before 35 miles per hour, I don't drive at all. I tell them the weather is too fucking bad. I cannot drive. I will not drive. I refuse to drive at 35 miles per hour wind. But winter have the triple double effect, which means they have wind plus snow and plus road conditions are bad. Well, equals road conditions are bad. You know what I'm saying? I don't like driving definitely below zero when it just snow and it's ice on the road. That shit is death. I mean, truck drivers do it, but you know, hats off to them. But I'm not doing it. You know, 5 years spent, I still don't do it. That shit scares the fuck out of me. You know what I'm saying? Definitely, you know, with this big ass truck, it scares the fuck out of me. You sit inside in the car. You know, imagine you got a trailer behind you. Another thing about it is, I used to tell new drivers. There's a lot of new drivers in my little company. And I try to tell them, like, you know, they want to, he said, where can I park my truck at? What time, the best times to park my truck? I said between 9 and 4 in the morning. It's the best times to park your truck. Because everybody, a lot of truck drivers are old school drivers, so they like don't want to drive at night. So they're driving for like 10 plus years. So they be like, you know, they really want to drive in the daytime. You know what I'm saying? Cause they old school. You can't blame them. You can't blame them. You know what I'm saying? But like for me, young driver, I drive day and night. I don't give a shit. But I just know I wake up at 2 o'clock in the fucking morning. I get out and I drive out 8, 9 hours. If I want to push it, 10. If I want to push it, if I got enough time, my recap hours, I can push 10. But I'll tell you about recaps later on in the video. But I usually drive like 8, 9 hours. But you know, local, I just drive the whole 14. You know what I'm saying? Well, the whole 11. You can drive 11 hours, but 3 hours on duty. I just do the whole 14 for local because I can do my 10-hour reset. You know what I'm saying? So I drive out the whole 11 hours. I drive the whole 11 hours out because I don't have to park in no truck stop. It's a parking spot. They got a little destination for us, and I got my own parking space. So it's like okay, whatever. You know what I'm saying? There you go, 70. What else? If you go past 4, you might get a parking space in the truck stop at 6. Don't depend on no party. Try to look for, this is what I used to do when I was a rookie driver. When I finally caught on, I try to look for, definitely it's past 4, I try to look for a mom and pop's restaurant, or I try to look for a Petro or a Flying J. Because they parking space big enough, you know what I'm saying? TA, Loves, and regular party without Flying J, you might as well kiss that goodbye because that shit is over. Tell you that right now, that shit is over. Definitely is bad. Like most pilots and TAs, most pilots definitely are bad cities. So kiss that shit goodbye. You know what I'm saying? That shit is not gonna work. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna find a parking space. Because now if you do it past 6, you might as well not find a nice ramp. I'm telling you, and you better pray to God, and I'm telling you, you better pray to God that you have some food in your truck. Because chances are, you're gonna be sitting on that ramp. You know, I usually leave my, when I'm sleeping on the ramp, you know, you don't have to, but I do it. You know, once you sleep on the ramp, I'll put my lights on. So therefore, you know, nobody running back of me or some shit like that. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to. I don't think you should have to, but then you, like I said, you gotta pray to God. You got something to eat, or you gonna be swallowing spit, hoping you get full. Been there, done that shit, man. I've been there too many times and done that shit. Definitely, most definitely when I didn't know how to back. I knew how to back, but I was too scared to back. Definitely that. Definitely when I was too scared to back. I was sleeping on a ramp. You know what I'm saying? The newer trucks have refrigerators now. So I advise you to bobtail to Walmart. I say bobtail because it's safer. You know what I'm saying? Definitely you gotta go to, you in Jersey. Ooh, it sucks in Jersey. It's tight. I said bobtail, it's best to bobtail. Jersey's tight, real tight up there. Pennsylvania tight up there. Actually, damn near everything on that damn East Coast is tight. Even Florida, that whole fucking East Coast is tight. The Midwest on back is spread out. Another thing for new drivers, just specific new drivers, probably, you know, old school, don't go to New York. If you want to get some real driving experience, go to New York. I guarantee you ain't gonna set foot in that bitch again. Don't go to New York. I went to Harlem, I went to Bronx, I went to Queens, Brooklyn. That's the only 4 I went to. I went to Brooklyn. My first one was Brooklyn, and I never knew. I thought it was like Chicago. You see what I'm saying? Feel what I'm saying? I thought it was like Chicago, so I said, okay, it's like a big ass Chicago. You know what I'm saying? No, they neighborhoods downtown. Like Chicago, we don't have neighborhoods downtown. We got downtown and neighborhoods. They got neighborhoods downtown. So it's like, Brooklyn was like in downtown, so I had to back up in Brooklyn. I mean, that shit was a bitch, and them motherfuckers don't give a fuck. You a semi, they don't give a fuck. I mean, I tell you, there's no alleys. Man, it's all bad for a truck driver. I would not drive a car in Brooklyn. I mean, in New York City. I would not drive a car in New York. I couldn't do it. Just don't go to New York. I don't know why they send trucks up to that shit. I'll just be honest. I just think it's literally made for straight trucks. I mean, that city is made for straight trucks. I mean, that shit, like, and I've been 2 years ago, and I still get nightmares of New York. And I keep telling every company. I remember one company was trying to offer me $3,000, $4,000 a week after taxes, and I told them no. Because they said, why? I said, because you're making me go to New York. He said, yeah, that's part of the agreement. And I said, no, I refuse to go. I mean, it's like, it's some real shit. I refuse to go to New York. New York, literally terrifies me. This motherfucker real when you go 65 miles per hour. There's some good trucking companies out here too, man. It's just, you know, there's a lot of good companies out here. It's just every company's got their defaults. So new drivers, you can try to skip company to company. I've been doing a lot of different companies for 5 years. You try to skip company to company, no company's perfect. Fuck what they tell you, you know, because you go to the orientation and they tell you, like, I remember 5 years ago, they tell you, oh, this company tell you this, that, and that. No company is perfect. Just keep that in your mind. No company is perfect. Trust me, there'll be some bullshit involved. They're not telling you. They say we recruit you because there's any asses and seats. So fuck what they talking about. You know what I'm saying? Do the research yourself. Read the old trucker comments. You know what I'm saying? And some trucking companies like Covenant, for one, will tell you, like, oh, that's probably somebody mad at their job. I ain't had no bad job. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like Covenant because I can't go back to Covenant because I refuse to go to New York. And they don't want me back. I don't give a shit. You know, I ain't gonna never. And besides, I got used to driving by myself, so it's like they team driving. So I was like, I got used to driving by myself. I like driving by myself. So it's like, unless I be a trainer in the future. Next year, when I get in the company, I'm gonna be a trainer. But because I've been driving for so long, I might as well get the extra money and teach somebody else. But I try to, like I said, but when I'm by myself, I'm local now, so I just drive all day. But when I'm over the road, I tell every company, you know, I drive 2 to 10. You know what I'm saying? Schedule me between that, because other than that, I'm not finna fight for a parking space. You gotta see it, bro. I be laughing. When I do my 8-9 hours, I be laughing like a motherfucker, bro, because the shit be funny. Like these truck drivers, they be like sharks in the water at 6 o'clock. Look, mark what I tell you, new truck drivers, you just look at it. You just open your curtains and you look at it, because you know we don't have day cabs don't have curtains, but when you have a sleeping, you don't have curtains. Open your curtains and you'll see them motherfuckers. Like and definitely you have a motherfucking a spot open on your shit. You wait to see them truck drivers. Definitely them experienced truck drivers. They be fighting for that motherfucking parking space. It is what it is. But I don't drive like, I mean, when I was young, I'm still young, but when I first started driving, I used to drive for like for the whole 11 hours. I'd be having like a minute left driving, you know what I'm saying? Listen to music bumping. I don't do that shit no more, because that shit, honestly, it fuck your sleep pattern. That really fucking, you need like, that's why I don't like team driving, because that shit fucking your sleep pattern. That fucking your sleep pattern. For real. That team driving is a lot to deal with. And I don't like team driving because you gotta deal with somebody else's shit. You know, so I don't give a fuck with your family. You know, I was driving my man's, my first co-driver. We got into it a couple times arguing. And he real cool. He's still cool to this day. He won't be back in the truck, but you know, I might. That's my man's though. But the way I drive now, definitely how I drive now. It's not gonna be sufficient. You know what I'm saying, with him, because you know he been driving 3 years straight. I've been driving 3 years straight, and the way I drive is something else. And I drive like a car. But that's irrelevant. But back to new drivers. What else I could warn you about? Yeah, always carry food in your truck, man. For real. Always carry food in your truck, because you never know, right? Shit, you never know. And then you might have to park in one of them lots. I forgot what the shit called. The lots. Damn, I forgot what the shit called. I pass them every day. Well, you might have to park there. You will see them. You might have to park there. You might have to park at mom and pops. Mom and pops usually have the best food. The mom and pops joints. You know what I'm saying? I'm just mad because my girl just canceled on me for tonight, but it is what it is, man. That's okay. I got nothing. But yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, that's about it. Like, share, subscribe.